What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here. And today I'm going to show you guys the second stash update for my 2021 4th of July fireworks stash. So I went to American Fireworks once again earlier this week to pick up a few more 500-gram cakes, along with a few other items, small items, and a shell kit, a couple of shell kits actually. But I also managed to meet up with another fellow Ohio Pyro that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys recognize. He goes by the name of Pyro Baker. He hasn't been on YouTube for a little bit, but he was nice enough to contact me about a few 200-gram cakes he wanted me to try out. So he actually ended up going to American and picking up an order for himself as well. And I met up with him on the same day and pretty much traded a few pyro items, and he picked up a few items from, I believe, Intergalactic Fireworks out in Pennsylvania, and definitely wanted me to try out some of the brands that they had. So everything pretty much from that shell kit to the left is from American Fireworks. Everything to the right of the shell kit is pretty much everything that he gave me, including those shell kits on the floor there. So wanted to give a big shout out to Pyro Baker, and he also wanted me to relay a message to you guys. Wanted to let you guys that he misses, posting videos on YouTube and whatnot. Him being busy and whatnot, he hasn't really been able to post as many videos as he usually is used to posting. But he did wanted me to give you guys a shout out from him. So I'll start off by showing you guys what I picked up from American, and then I'll show you guys real quick what he was nice enough to give me to demo on my channel. First off, we will start over here on the left with the 500-gram cake by Dominator called Mammoth Red Strobe. I got a whole case of this cake. This is pretty much a classic cake by Dominator from the Mammoth series. They kind of updated the logo and the design on the cake itself, but it pretty much is the same awesome cake that it's always been. They have different types of effects under the Mammoth series. And the red strobe was definitely one that stands out. My brother in particular really likes the red strobe effect, so we got a whole case of this cake. And I want to see if I could find the performance of the side over here. So here are the pictures. And here is the performance description along with a few other descriptions of the cake as well. You guys can just pause the video to look at the performance description if you want. Alright, over here on the right, we got another 500-gram cake. This one's called Mega Red Peony and Mine Zigzag. This is by Neon Fireworks. Neon makes some pretty good product. Over here we got the effect photo and also the performance description. And the duration is 18 seconds on this cake, and it is an angled cake. Alright, down here we got another 500-gram cake called Neon Shake by Winda. I don't know if this is a new cake for this year or if it came out last year. Either way, this was definitely an awesome cake at the demo. Caught my eye for sure, and when I saw it, I was very, very close to picking up a case of it. And I wanted to pick up a case for it, but at the time when I went to make my order, they had already sold out of the cases. All they had left was retail, and so I definitely picked up a single piece just to see what it looks like up close in person. But I did see it at the demo, and it was definitely an amazing cake. Alright, so the performance description is on the side over here. We got pictures of the effects, and here's the performance description. I do apologize for the reflection. They do use a pretty sweet holographic design on the cake itself, so kind of makes it hard to read the words on this cake because of the reflections. And here's the other descriptions on the cake as well. Alright, next we got another 500-gram cake called Hazmat. This one is by Raccoon Fireworks. It's a 25-shot cake. This was also one of the items that was demoed at the American Fireworks demo. Alright, so the performance description is on the top over here, so you guys could just pause the video and read it. Alright, next we got another 500 gram cake called Juggernaut by Brothers. This is a 15-shot cake, and this is a heavy hitter for sure. Somewhat similar to a lot of those power cakes, whether it's 9-shot, 12-shot cakes, similar to, like, you know, Detonator by Dominator, which is a 12-shot cake. It's a heavy hitter. This kind of falls under the same category. The only difference is you get 15 shots, and a 15-shot heavy hitter is something that's definitely I would recommend for sure if you're looking for cakes that have some pretty big power. Alright, so the performance description is on the side over here. I'll just hover over it and you guys could pause the video if you want to read it. Alright, next we got another 500 gram cake. This one's called Lucky One by Magnus. This is a 9-shot cake. This was another heavy hitter that was at the one of the cakes that was demoed at the American Fireworks demo about a week and a half ago. And I think this has got some pretty good color to it as well. So let me find the performance description real quick so I can show it to you guys. Alright, so here's the description. And it does have quite a bit of color in it, as you see. And here are the effect photos. Alright, next we got another 500 gram cake called Patriotic Dominance by Dominator. A 10-shot cake. And this is definitely a classic by Dominator, one of their more well-known cakes. A heavy hitter for sure, a lot of great variety of effects, and I definitely recommend this cake to anyone that loves items that are produced by Dominator. I picked this cake up a couple of years back. I didn't demo it by itself. I think I demoed it with another cake. This time, I plan to do a demo of this cake on its own so I could show you guys exactly how it performs. But it was at one of the cakes that was at the American Fireworks demo, and if you look at the clip of this cake in that demo, you could see why it's one of the more popular cakes. An awesome heavy hitter, and you can't go wrong with this cake for sure. And the performance description is on the side over here. You can just pause the video and read it if you guys want to know what it is. Alright, next we got another 500 gram cake called Rio by Winda Fireworks. I think this came out a few years ago. I don't know if it's an older cake. I'm pretty sure it's only been a few years since this cake was produced, but it is definitely a popular cake by Winda. This is a 25-shot cake. As you see here, the little animated design on the box itself gives a pretty nice animated illustration of the city of Rio, which I believe is in Brazil, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't have my geography wrong. Alright, so the performance description is at the bottom over here, and you guys could just pause the video and read it for yourselves. Alright, so along with the 500 gram cakes, I also picked up a couple of shell kits. This first one here is called Sir Lancelot by World Class. If anyone's familiar with the Excaliburs, this is pretty much a 6-pack version of the Excals. I had intended to get the Excalibur shells themselves, but they're not in stock yet in American, and I think they're not going to come in until later this month or sometime in June, and I really didn't feel like waiting that long, and I saw the 6-pack on their shelves, so I figured, I might as well just, pick up the 6-pack just so I could include the Excals in my comparison for this year. And, Sir Lancelot's pretty much, as I mentioned before, just a 6-pack of the Excals. I believe they sell a 12-pack of the Excals. I think it's called King Arthur, if I am not mistaken. Alright, so over here, picked up a box of Neon Skies by Raccoon Fireworks. I think these are regular 4-inch 60-gram canister shells, but they do have some nice effects to them, specifically... Gosh, what's wrong with my grammar today? Specifically, like neon colors and whatnot. So I think I was able to get a sleeve or two of these from Pyro Dudes a couple of years back. Included them in my comparison demo then, but I want to be able to include them in my comparison this year because I do like the effects from this shell kit in particular. Alright, so over here, also picked up a few items from American, just like, small things for the kids and whatnot. you know, I have a lot of young, or not a lot, but several young second cousins that are slowly but surely getting into the pyro game, and I kind of want to ease them into it, you know, not give them anything crazy. So I picked up a couple of these confetti pistols, which, you know, kind of different from, you know, my day and you know, back when I was a kid, you had those little poppers that you pull above your head, and it's a similar thing, except they have them in pistols now, and it makes it a lot easier to just, you know, shoot out a lot more confetti, I guess. And over here, this is not for the kids. This is something I just picked up on my own, just because it kind of caught my eye. These are called Silver Jets by Blast Wave Fireworks. Basically, what really caught my eye is that supposedly it emits showers of sparks with report. The report is the important part, because usually with these nowadays, they don't really have reports. They just go up in the air and they come back down for the most part. So I just want to see if these actually do have a report to them, which would be really nice if they did, because if they do, I probably will pick up quite a few packs of these in the future. All right, so these I actually did pick up for the kids. We got some Boom Adult Snaps by T-Sky, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, T-Sky Fireworks. Not really a fan of the paper snaps. They're not, I mean, they're not that loud to begin with. These actually have a little bit more pop to them, and therefore they're more fun. So I picked up these instead. This is just like a small item I picked up just to test out. It's called Anti-Gravity by Dominator. They just spin around and have some, you know, sparks and crackle and whatnot. Nothing too fancy, so I just, you know, a small item to kind of play around with during the daytime. So I picked up another item for the kids. Got a huge pack of these Morning Glory Sparklers by Boomer. Figured it's high time that, you know, they get to enjoy the 4th of July the right way, at least at their age, and that's with the sparklers. And over here, this isn't something I purchased for entertainment value or anything. I'm having actually a bit of an issue with a chipmunk in the front of my house. Kind of made a little bit of a home for himself in the front part of my lawn, and I just want to be able to figure out a way to kind of get rid of him and get him out of there, and make the hole uninhabitable for him so he doesn't come back. So I'm going to try out these smoke bombs first, see if I can kind of smoke him out of there, see if he could just, you know, leave on his own. And if that doesn't work, I probably will end up buying a live trap where I, you know, try to see if I can capture him and then drive him far and far away from my home so he doesn't come back. All right, so that's all the stuff from American. Now over here, I'm going to get to the stuff that Pyro Baker was very, very nice enough to give me. Most of it is like 200-gram cakes, along with a few 350-gram cakes, and some shell kits as well. Most of it by brands I've never ever tried. I've heard of, because I've seen videos of on mainly Pyro Nation, Rob Weller's channel. He's done a lot of items from these brands, so definitely can't wait to see a lot of them in person. Now I have had a few of these cakes. Empire by Planetx Fireworks. I think I had this one before. 25 shots. Rebellion, that's a cake that I demoed on my channel a few years back. Very, very good cake. 25 shots, also by Planetx Fireworks. And over here we got Planet Rock, which is also by Planetx Fireworks. This is a 12-shot cake. This one I've never demoed. I think the description is on the side over here. I'll hold it for you guys so you could look at it. I'm not going to get to the descriptions of these videos. Don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to do individual intros for these cakes, and I'll tell you guys the performance descriptions then. But I kind of want to speed this up, so I don't want to make this video too long. So over here, we got Zomboy. This is I think this is a, how many shots? Gosh, I can't see. I think it's a 6-shot cake. And this is by Zombie Brand Fireworks. Now, this is one of the brands I've never really tried before. Definitely looking forward to seeing how they perform. All right, so next over here we got a 350-gram cake called Spawn Kill by Hardcore Pyro. I could not find the number of shots on the side of this cake. I'm guessing it might be on the top over here. So I'll get to the effects description and the number of shots when I do an individual video on this cake specifically. All right, up here we got a few cakes by Pyro Diablo. That's another brand I've never tried out before, but definitely looking forward to it. We got Neon Eagle, 9 shots by Pyro Diablo. And over here we got Noisemaker, 12 shots by Pyro Diablo. And Neon Goblin, 9 shots by Pyro Diablo. and Crockbite, which is also a 9-shot cake by Pyro Diablo. Down here, we got, I don't know if it's a 250 or a 350 gram cake. I'm going to say it's 350 gram. It's called Bug Out by Zombie, and it's a 16-shot cake. And up here we got Ghastly, which is a Zombie brand cake, and the number of shots is 18, I believe. It's an 18-shot cake. Alright, and over here we got some Pyro Demon cakes. We got Third Base by Pyro Demon, a 12-shot cake. Great name, as is always, that Pyro Demon likes to do. And over here we got Nice Rack, 12 shots by Pyro Demon. I guess when this guy was looking at that, he probably thought he saw this. But it is what it is. Anyways, and over here we got Kick Ass by Pyro Demon, the donkey with the kick me sign, or a jackass, however you want to call it. 12-shot cake. And over here we got Mic Drop by Pyro Demon, also a 12-shot cake. Up here we got a couple of small cakes. They're both the same. We got Gnomes Hardcore Pyro 200 gram cake, 16 shots, and this is the same thing. He gave me 2 of these cakes. And down here we got a popular video game franchise cake, or named after a popular video game franchise, should I say. Silent Hill, 16-shot cake. I believe this one is also by Hardcore Pyro. And over here we got Squirrely, Squirrely by Smoking Alien. I gotta say, I don't know what they were coming up with when they came up with the name with this brand, but that alien sure loves his Mary Jane, so I got no problem with that. Now, the number of shots, I believe, is on the back of the cake somewhere. Let me check it out for you guys. Alright, so this is actually a 16-shot cake by Smoking Alien. And finally, we got another 200 gram cake called Lumen, 24 shots, and I believe this one is also by Hardcore Pyro. Alright, over here, Pyro Baker was also nice enough to toss in a few sleeves of canister shell kits. We got this 5-inch canister shell over here. This one's called Happy Ending, and this is by Hardcore Pyro. Very nice effects from what I've seen with the videos. Alright, over here we got some regular 4-inch cans. These are called Bling Blang by Hardcore Pyro, and these are pretty much gold brocade effect shells. They all have the brocade effect, but they are very, very nice heavy hitters. Definitely recommend them, and I definitely can't wait to see these in person. Alright, then over here we got some more 5-inch canister shells. These are called the Big Daddy 5-inch cans by Pyro Diablo. Also some heavy hitters as well. And over here he also tossed in a 6-pack of Supernova cans. I believe these are 5-inch canister shells by Raccoon Fireworks. And definitely can't wait to see how these perform as well. So another Raccoon shell added to the comparison for 2021. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to Pyro Baker for giving me these, a lot of these cakes. I really didn't expect him to give me this much product. And to return the courtesy, I did give him a few items on my end as well, but he definitely was very, very nice about giving me these items to demo on my channel, and I definitely can't wait to see how they perform up close and in person. Alright, so that's pretty much it for my second stash update. I may have 1, maybe 2 more to show to you guys, but for sure I'll have at least 1 more before the 4th. And definitely can't wait. We're just about 2 months away, so it's getting closer. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.